Good morning, everybody out there. Okay, so today I'm going to try my best to focus on mechanics. So I use one set to work out the kinks. Ideally, for this exercise, I want to stay on axis. I'll be using a set, a hardware set 3636. Some people will call it straight sixes set. If you go like that, these are parallel sixes. So there is no betting going to be involved, just throwing numbers. Because I really want to see what's wrong with my mechanics. So my posture, picking up straight above, landing zone straight, so it's going to be a right landing zone, right hook, just left of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hard 6. And we're going to see whether it's primary, secondary, off axis left, off axis right. Straight from above. Right leg, right foot back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. That's off axis. On my right die. That's explosion right. Dice out. So 3 count. 1, 2, 3. Boxcars primary. Picking straight from above. Dice out. Right foot back. 3 count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3, 4. Secondary. Hey Clay, good morning. Just started, I'm gonna work on mechanics a little bit. Using a 3636 just to see what I'm doing wrong. Dice out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2, 6, 8 off axis. On the 6 plan. 2, 6, 8 would have been a 7 out for my V sets. Dice out. 1, 2, 3. 5U, another 7 out. For the V sets, even though we're here, it's heart 8. Straighten it out. 516. That's a 617 as well for the V set. So picking up a little bit from the left. One, two, three. 639. That's the 12, I think. No? Oh, we need a 10. So we're on the 9. That was axis. Nice out. One, two, three. 639. Point. Axis. Hi, what's up, John? Good morning, Wasted. Yep. I've been suffering a little bit with my mechanics, so I'm just trying to work out what the problems are. I'm doing a very sort of long backswing, 3 count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I knew that was going to happen because I jerked my arm on the transition. 3, 4, 7. Oh, it was a come out. So I need to make it a bit smoother. Still picking up relatively from above. One, two, three. That was smoother. 6 to 8. Translates into what? That was a hard 4 for the V sets. Dice up. 2, 3, 5 off axis. Left eye imploded. This out. 3, 6, 9. Axis secondary. So I need a bit more height, but without the jerking of my hand, the recoiling. Hard 8. Come down. It was a hard 8 anyway. That's point, I think. Forgot the 8. Ah, these are just some trolls that are must have forgotten the 8. Maybe 6 to 8. No. 6 2 2 3 3 6 4 4. Dice out 3 6 3 6. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 5 2. Oh, push the dice. How's it come out? Okay, getting luckier and luckier by the second. That was explosion of both dice. Okay, let's pick up from above. Dice out. More momentum. 1 2. Aces, that's primary. Some follow through. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. 2 5 implosion with a hard 8. So the travel was okay. Oh, another come out 7. Dice out. 1 2 3 3 5 8. Explosion of my right die. Implosion. Implosion right. Dice out. 1 3 4 axes. Hey, what's up, G-Dub? Just throwing a simple set 3 6 3 6. I'm not very happy with it. Dice out. Box cards primary, that's better. With a hard 6 facing me, so doing something right. Nice up. One, 639 axis. Hey, what's up, CJ? So picking up straight from above. Straight line to the right. And 3 count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 6-1 axis double pitch. Okay. Was a side pitch because I can still see the hard 6. So that was a what? 23 without bets. Story changes as soon as you introduce bets because your mindset is not focused on shooting dice, but it's also. Hi Troy, what's up, man? I'm not happy, CJ, because I'm going off axis and I'm supposed to keep my dice pretty much on axis for this exercise. I'm trying the impossible thing basically. Let me just see, because this what do you call it? We have a toast tracker. So on axis I had 56.52, primary is 5, secondary is 6, double pitch 2, both dice of axis 7, right of axis 4, left of axis 3, so the right die is doing more damage than the left. Let me just remove they're wasting my time. Hey, what's up, Bird Dog? All right. So how would that translate for V set? Well, let's see. 3, 2, 3, 6. Same mechanics. Dice out. 415 axis. Let me just change the references here. Let's go to input for 1 secondary on axis basically. Dice out. 1, 2, 3. 6-5 drift. Both dice off. Dice out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 6-1. Off axis. Left. It was a 5-1-6, but the 6-1 is a killer. So you know, that's the difference between the two sets. And that's why I hate going off axis on the hard ways now. Dice out. 1, 2, 1, 2. 6-2 explosion on both dice. Saved myself from a 7 on the hard ways. It's a give and take. Dice out. 1, 3, 4. Off axis left. The landing zone shifted from here to here. Okay, let's keep it basic. Pick up from the top. Dice out. Right foot back. We're doing a 3 count. 1, 2, 3. 4, 2, 6 off axis right. Which is a point. The point is 8. Right foot back. 3 count. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4 because I jerked my hand with the 5, 6. Perfect. Ah. 3, 4 is a double pitch by any other name. Would have killed me on the hard ways as well. And I know the reason why it happened. As I was shooting the dice, I did this movement. And I sometimes comment on other shooters that they need to sort of make this movement flow, because if you can't, it's going to disrupt the dice synchronization. 1, 5 implosion of both dice. With a 5-1 facing, which is okay. So all I need to do is go like so, so, so. Just avoided the 7. Let's do the flow. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 4, 2, 6. Off axis. Explosion right. Okay, so with this set, I need to be a lot more in control of my right die, I think. So I'm putting a lot more skin on it. Let's see, smooth toss. 1, 2, 369 axis. Same set, 3236. Pickup is going to be slightly to the left, so I can put my ring finger a little bit lower down. Dice out. 1, 2. Hard 6, that's primary. We had 268 facing, so must have been a good throw. Dice out. 1, 2. Let's make it smooth and follow through. 358. No. It was a hard 6 again, but it sort of turned inwards. So that was off axis right. So come on. Pick up slightly from the left. Bit more involvement with my ring finger. Smooth. 1, 2, 3. 415. Okay, that's secondary. I'll take it. Pick up slightly from the left. Ring finger a little bit lower down. Dice out. 1, 2, 3. 549. That's axis. I'll take it. So I'm finding myself doing these things and thinking about and visualizing how to throw the dice much more straightforward and actually working in my favor today as opposed to yesterday when I was put under pressure with the bets being down like 10,000 or whatever it was, 9 markers, and having to perform. And this thing, I think is very important. It's not that the mechanics are off. I don't think it's the mechanics, it's just the mindset, I think. Three, 2, 3, 6. A little bit more skin on the right die. 3 count, follow through, very smooth. 1, 2. 5, 3, 8, secondary axis. So this is a new point apparently. Dice out. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. That's a drift. You have a 2, 1, 3 facing you, so that was double pitched on the axis that we're following, the x-axis. Alright, so when we drift the dice, it means that the direction was wrong or the momentum wasn't strong enough to counteract the momentum that hit the table here. It's got nothing to do with this. But we caused it without putting enough energy or with the direction that we send the dice out. If we send them straight, they will behave straight. And if they have enough energy, definitely they will go straight again. But if we send them slightly like that, they will have the tendency to both rotate off their axis and go and drift. I'm saying these things to myself more than anyone else. Bit more skin on the right die, 3 count, landing zone. Took it a bit too far, hard 10. That was off axis, right. So my problem is right die. I'm trying to fix it with this finger. Slight left, dice out, bit too deep, over adjustment, dice out, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hard 8, that was nice, primary. That's point. I stopped backswing shooting for that very reason, but it's just what works for you, the shooter at the moment, at the show. Not the show that matters. Just saying, yeah, no, just I'm just saying that, you know, if there's gonna be a comment, I would say there's no right or wrong. For me, creating momentum, I'm just using some analogy from physics, I guess. Creating momentum with a backswing, as opposed to using I think it's from here that the guys who shoot straight, you know, from the deck, the energy comes from here, from the shoulder. I think rather than doing that, I want this energy to come from a pendulum, because as it goes out, both dice will carry exactly the same energy as they leave my hand. So this is what I'm visualizing. It's something which is very theoretical, to be honest with you, but I visualize that when the dice are leaving my hand, they carry the same energy and the same direction, so they have the same vector. Or at least that's what I try to think they do. Dice out. Right foot back, going through all the steps. 3 count, 1, 2, 3, follow through. 5, 2, 7, again right die. Was it 5, 3? Yeah. So right die explosion. 5, 2, 7, come out. I'm pretty lucky today. There we go. Pick up straight, a bit to the left. Kind of right die biased. 1, 2, 1-5 implosion of both dice because I did push them. What's this? 4. So we're in a 1-5-6 implosion. Nice out. Two, 3, 1, 2. 3, 1, 4 axis. Secondary. Dice out. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 9. Right die. Whatever trouble I get it from the right die. Okay. Was a 4-1. Here we go. Dice up. 1, 2, 1, 3 double pitch. That's the beauty of the V-sets. They forgive you on 2 of the 4 double pitches. And they give you a warning. So middle finger was off. Dice out. 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 4 axis. Isn't it nice when you don't care about the results, as long as they're not 7s? Dice out. Bit more skin. 4-3. Got the warning. The 2-1. 4-3-7. So that was a what? That was a 17. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, Henry. So, keep saying to people that middle finger for the par shot is the center of the universe. I don't have something smaller like Matt has, so I will use this thing. When you place your middle finger on the dice, the first thing that happens is that you're gripping it with your thumb. So that creates that force, which binds the 2 dice together as a block, as a brick, whatever you call it. That's the first sort of pressure point that exists. It's not a point, it's a line. It needs to be straight, 50-50, spread equally between both dies. Why? When you send them out, you want them to travel with the same momentum. Second part, the lower you have your middle finger, the lower your thumb is going to be. So that becomes important. When you release the dice, you're going to push them. You have no option but to push them because they come to the point your thumb is too low, unless you go really low. All the way down, like Mudslide Mac. What he does is that he releases the dice so expertly, and I mean that he releases the dice so expertly that when they leave his hand, they just float out. There is very little rotation. And you know, it's an amazing thing what he does. But don't go, if you're using what I use, try your very best to have your fingers high up. That's, you know, for the 3-finger grip, I would say either go very high or very low. And if you go low, watch John and not me. Second thing, you have these two other fingers, the index finger and the ring finger. The index finger, by nature, is your dominant finger because in most transactions in your life, you will use it along with the thumb to do things together. What we're trying to do is make it not dominant but passive. And that is a very difficult thing in itself. We're trying to make the middle finger dominant and the index finger passive, along with the ring finger. Now the ring finger, for those of you who play piano, will find that this usually is the weakest finger of them all. So we need to make that passive as well, but it needs to have its role in keeping an alignment of your fingers in a straight line. The reason for that is when you release, this thing here, you know, creates a fulcrum, as John would call it. When the dice are leaving your hand, they go like so, and they start rotating backwards, which is another element of using a lot of momentum, sending the dice to the end here, and as they land, their backward momentum slows them down and makes the impact with the back wall less forceful, thus less random. I don't know. And having all said, you know, having said all that, I will probably 7 out. Focus is very important. It's a bit of a deep kind of grip, this one. 2, 516 primary. Anyway, there's a lot of elements, and I thank you, Mudslide, for that comment. But it's not me, it's just mechanics, it's just physics, and it's a matter of understanding and visualizing dice. And I think VDC in the chat said, why don't you do a lot of rolls in slow motion and see what the action is right here. And I would agree with him, but I am going to do a video, hopefully soon, whereby I'm going to analyze not only impact with the felt, but I will go further. I will analyze the interaction with the alligators, and I will show you the three axes and how they start coming into play as the dice interact with the back wall. And hopefully I will be able to show you some correlation of my mechanics, at least, with what's happening once the dice hit the gator walls. Because surely, you know, if you get off-axis sevens all the time, there has to be a reason why that happens. And if we assume that you're keeping things constant over here, we assume that your landing zone is relatively constant over here, then the interaction that causes that 7 must be taking place here. And by implication, we should be able to watch it in slow motion, and this is why I have this new bloody camera which shoots at 960 frames per second, and I'm going to slow it down at the maximum I can for the amount of money that I have. And yeah, try and see whether, you know, we can make some correlations between setting your dice, creating a lot of constants, i.e. throwing the same way, and their interaction with the gator walls. 1, 2, 4, 5, 9 of axis right. That was implosion. No, I said 960 frames per second, not. Yeah, it's a Sony camera I just got from. I think it was the only thing that I bought from London, and let's see, we did the adjustments. Dice out. A bit too strong. 516 primary. So we hit that point. So the idea I was thinking of doing the rolls live, having about, I don't know how many cameras I've got, and using them all just to record it live, and then going back to my computer and sort of extracting the slow-mo, I think it's called super slow motion, and you know, just putting it out there for people to see, but with an explanation on axis and how the axis XYZ axis actually affect the result. I'm a bit too heavy on the right die, but let's try it out. 3, 4, 7. Look at this. Was a side pitch 7 because I have a 268 primary facing. At least it was on axis. So let's go through the steps. And something else I suggest to people, when you practice, break down the die setting part and forget about it so that you can move on to the next step. The first step is posture. How do you pick up the dice? Well, how do you stand? How are your feet? How is your hand? Are you picking from above? You picking from the left, from the right, decide that. Once you grip the dice, verify. Eye straight to the table. And then you're in a shooting position, so your right foot goes back. You start focusing and visualizing your throw. And then when you start your throw, I do my count because I need to remember to follow through. So I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Keep the hand up. 1, 2, 3. 5, 3, 8. Second gear. And again, same thing, pick up, done, forget, adjustment, done, forget, shooting, verification, done it, forget it, landing zone, visualization, done, forget it, 3 count, follow through, smooth, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 7. At least it was axis. So all these things is just over and over and over and over again. Yep, absolutely right. Whatever Mats Lackman, said. Alright, so my SR is good, my SR is terrible, so I've been quite fortunate up to now. Here we go. Let's do a full session, a full hand, as Jacob from Wager Me This would say. Dice out. 1, 2, 3. 4, 3, come out. So, what did I do wrong? Middle finger. That's the first thing I have to look at. 50-50 split, done. Index finger. Ring finger, done. Check it, done. 3 count. 1, 2. 6, 4, 10. Off axis left. It's been a long time since my left eye went off axis. Peace out. Are you going, Mudslide? Dice out. 3 count. Three, 5, 8. Right die. Take care, man. Dice up. 3, 1, 4 axis. Dice out. Three, 1, 4 axis. If Waylon was here, he would have been enjoying this. Dice out. Dice out. 6, 5, that's a drift. With a hard 6 facing, so it's just what? Momentum and direction, dice out. Bit light on the right side. Hard 10. Right side off axis. Dice up. Three, 1, 4. Axis. Dice out. Bit light on the right die. One, 2, 3, that's a drift. Both dice of axis. The infamous shocker. Dice out. Let's fix it. 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 3 double pitch. Another shocker. Unfortunately, this one was double pitch. So I need to focus on the middle finger again. Dice out. 4, 5, 9 off axis. What was that? A 4, 1, 5. Dice out. Six, 4, 10. 4, 2, 6. Off axis left. So now mechanics are shifting a bit because I can see a couple of off axis lefts. Pick up from the left. Skin on the right die. Bit of pressure on the left die. 4, 1, 5 axis. Pick up further from the left. More skin on the right die. Two five. Didn't work. So that was a what? That was a 13. Not bad. I guess we could make some money, but I think mostly was outside. So we started 10-8, 4-4, 11, 10-4, 3-3, 9, 10-5. Okay, this is gonna be the last one. Let's just put some money down. Dice up. And working. That's primary with a 5-1-6. Primary facing me, so that's okay. So that's 300 and 50. Dice up. Six, 4, 10 off axis left. That was a 2, 6, 8 facing me. Changing set 5, 6, 5, 4. Dice out. Mechanics. 1, 2, 3. That's axis. 3, 2, 3, 6. Dice out. One, 2, 3 drift. So let's straighten out the direction of the dice because I think they had enough momentum. Left foot back. Oh no, man. 3, 4, 7. One axis, but double pitched. Let's see what happens. I thought it was a good throw. Let's see the landing zone. they left together. Okay, all right. Probably would have been a 314 or something. So yeah, that's that, guys. Double pitched it. Anyway, I just hope that I was able to explain a few things, and I hope that you guys like, you know, this kind of live, whereby we go through different adjustments, I guess, for mechanics, as opposed to adjusting sets all the time. Let's see what we did in terms of statistics. Well, the 7 dominated, obviously. I had a lot of come out 7s. Not so many 7 outs. Was supposed to have 9 7 outs, I had 7. Box numbers were low, 4s and 10s a bit higher. Horn numbers, okay, field did very well, hardware is not so good, but the pass line won because I had so many come out 7s. So yeah. In my case, the moral of the story is use my come out 7s to understand what's going on with my mechanics and adjust them. At the real table, however, I would 90% choose to change the set after I was there for about 10, 12 rolls, as opposed to messing with my mechanics. Hey Tito, how are you? All right. Come to the end of the show, I guess. Unless you guys want me to shoot a bit more, I won't mind. Yeah, I'll do one more because I'm down 1,000. Here we go, 3 2 3 6. Dice out. 4 6 10. That's axis. Dice out. Six 5 drift. Dice out. Two 6 8 primer with a hard 6 facing. Three 2 5 off axis. 369 axis. Oh, it was 275. 300. $213 pitch. Four 610. So that's the point. Axis. Not working. 268 primary. Four 610. $49. $516. $257. think it was a good one. 246. All right. So that's that. Would I have made it back? Yep. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Take care, G-Dub. SJ, nice to see you. Silent Henry, thank you so much. I think you already announced everybody. So thank you again, Clay, CJ, Wasted, Mudslide, SJ, Troy, El Jefe Burdock, Hotshot Mike. Oh my God, Mike was here. Waylon was here. Oh, I missed him. Robert. Hey Mark, good to see you. TH, good to see you, man. I don't know if you guys learn anything from me, but I have this passion and I just want to have it out there for everybody to watch. I am sorry, Tito is here as well, so I must do this for my friend Tito. Nope, not yet. Alright, so let's do this. Hello Tito, how are you, my friend? I hope you're well. I'm talking to Tito because I think he's lip reading right now. So anyway, I just hope you guys enjoy what I do. I certainly enjoy doing it. I have this passion for this game. I think most of us do. And I don't know, from my side, I guess, it's more to do with the shooting side as opposed to the bets. I'm rubbish at betting, let's put it like that. But I think I know how to shoot. And sometimes we fail, sometimes we don't, but the idea is very simple, to try. It doesn't harm to try, it doesn't harm to practice. It doesn't harm to sort of have an acceptance about the 7 and the information that it gives us and how to do better the next time. So, guys, thank you so much. You're welcome, Wasted, and everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Again, very grateful for your company, more than anything. Dice are out, guys. Thank you.